Hi guys, this is Heather with Stealing Hearts Homestead. I'm going to be spending a large portion of my day up on my roof. When I bought the camper, the wonderful thing is that it doesn't leak. Anytime there was a problem with this camper, they fixed it, but did they fix it correctly? I don't know. There's a ton of putty up on my roof. So I purchased this tool from Lowe's. I'm going to get all the putty off. Have a whole bunch more silicone, I think it is, to seal the holes. Some tape to put down the sides to put over the bolts. Just different things like that. So I'm basically going to rip all the putty off that they put up there, and I'm going to reseal it so that way it looks better to me and give me a little bit better peace of mind. The rest of my RV stuff is supposed to be arriving today. That scared the bejesus out of me. The rest of my RV stuff should be arriving today, except for the water filter. I tried the water that's going to be trucked into my land yesterday, and I wasn't too terribly fond of the taste. So I purchased the little water filter that I can put on my faucet. But the rest of the stuff should be arriving today. I need to replace the toilet because it is leaking. And instead of just replacing that fitting, I'm just going to go ahead and put a whole new toilet on there. I had an RV guy come out, and he basically gave me a tutorial on RV plumbing and a couple of tools and a couple of fittings and things that should make it a lot easier for me to put that new toilet on. That's arriving today, and I think that's the last major thing I need to do. I was really freaking out. I thought that my RV had a water leak. But it turns out when I replaced the faucet, I did not put the hot water line on tight enough. So that is where all the water is coming from. So that was a huge relief. The mechanic gave me a tool to make it easier for me to reach up behind there, because I practically have to crawl under this cabinet in order to reach behind the sink to where the water lines are. And this tool, I guess, basically just reaches up, and it's got a little handle at the end so it spins for you. So hopefully that will make fixing that a lot easier. Once I have the toilet on and that fixed, that's basically the only other operational things that the camper needs. The roof is not operational per se because it's not something that is hindering me from going out. It is waterproof. I just don't know how long it will be waterproof, so I'm fixing it now while I'm out here at my house. Alright, so let's get out there and I'll show you what my rooftop looks like. So this is what I am dealing with up here. You can see, especially over here, how cracked it is. So I'm going to be taking all of this off. I started to do so here, so it looks like it is silicone, which is very, very, very dirty. So I'm going to take all the putty off down throughout the whole roof here. And I'm going to put new concrete on, or new sealant on that I purchased. So this is going to take me a little while. I'm going to have to clean the roof first. I got some simple green that I'll be using. Besides the cracking and just general maintenance, it looks pretty good up here. Alright, so I'm working my way around, taking all of this gunk off of all of here, and then I'm going to wash the roof and reseal everything. So I'm working my way around, took that off, ordered 2 new seals because I have another one over there that I need to do. Scared the bejesus out of the Amazon lady. She showed up while I was up here, and I thanked her for her delivery. She wasn't expecting it. So I feel like I've probably gotten about half of my RV done, even though I have only spent time in this one particular area. Because over here, I just have there, the end where the antenna goes in, both antennas. There's nothing around my AC that I see, and then all I have up here runs in around that little vent. So very windy day, which has kind of been nice because it's keeping me cool. I want to say it's like 70 degrees here in Arizona. So, I'm going to hop off. I'm going to get lunch. And then I think I'm going to stop by Morristown RV. One of my vents doesn't stay down. You can't tighten it from the inside to latch it down. So I need to figure out what is missing. So I can fix that, make sure it doesn't go flopping in the wind every time we have a bunch of wind. So stay tuned. I'll be back at it here shortly. Alright, so I took this down. It's a bit dirty. Take it down. I have my pieces, and I'm going to go see if I can get the new attachment. While I am out, I'm going to see if I can find another emergency latch. I tried to order one off Amazon, but this part was too small, so it wouldn't actually close. So I'm going to go to Resealing RV and see if they have something like this in stock as well.